right, what's up everyone? My name is Stéphane Bisson. I'll be your host for today, and let's jump into the topics for today's EOS Hot Sauce Live. Thanks for joining us. So today we're talking about ƒractally's brand identity and the Mandel 3.0 release candidate. We're talking about the Audit Plus blue paper that was released last week. We're talking about another rant from Yves Larose. We've got some news about Pomelo Season 2. ENF has announced $888,000 as matching funds. We've got a new Helios Rising Incubator report. We've got some Bywire interviews from Randall and Roland of EOS support. We've got news about EOS Starter partnering with EOS Costa Rica. We've got some ChallengeDAC version 8 updates and an Emanate remix competition. So thanks for joining us. If you have any comments, if you want a shout out, if you've got questions, drop them in the live chat about halfway through the show. I'll be checking that out and maybe sharing some of the more interesting ones or answering them. Okay, so let's get into it. Mandel 3.0 release candidate. So first of all, we really like the branding for Mandel. We started the show today with the Go ƒractally little soundtrack. We love the colors, love the sound, love the brand. And this week, the ƒractally team released us an update on the Mandel 3.0 release candidate. So as promised in their roadmap on December 19th, this was released at the end of January, and it enables larger contracts that runs faster than ever on EOS. It enables more powerful data access and proofs for IBC via action return values. It sets the foundation for smart contracts to pay for transactions on behalf of users. And it also added get code hash, which is the ability to read contract version of another account. This is going to help with security and performance. And they also, released a video that you can check out where Dan explains these things in a tiny bit more detail than I just did. And as always, all of these links, all of these stories you hear in today's Hot Sauce, you can find out the links in the show notes below. We've got James Mart, well-known programmer on EOS, that actually, as we can see here in the tweet, he's gotten questions on how people can get started using the CL SDK to write EOS smart contracts. So he made a quick demo tool that he uses, which was created, a demo of the tool created by ƒractally that James Mart uses for creating smart contracts. So here's the video here. We're not going to go over it. Honestly, this stuff is too deep in the dev world for me to fully understand. But if you're a developer out there, James Mart does great content and is very, well-respected developer in the EOS space. So definitely check that out. All right, moving on. We've got the EOS EOS Network Foundation releasing the working group, the Audit Plus working group, released their blue paper last week. Actually, it was just after the EOS Hot Sauce on last Friday. And so what I'm going to go do today is I'm going to quickly read the abstract for the paper, gives an overview, and then we'll go over the titles of the sections in this blue paper. So in this paper, the authors, Sentinel and Slomis, they write, in this paper, we provide research and initiatives around improving the overall security of EOSIO blockchains. Our research shows that very few solutions exist in the EOSIO geared towards security. The EOSIO core system is beautifully designed to allow for a security-oriented approach, but there's much work required to bring up to the same standard security that other blockchains offer. So a key area that resides in this paper is knowledge, the self-perpetuating knowledge within developer communities, which can only be achieved by giving them the right tools and documentation. The huge security knowledge of the hacker communities and their inquisitive nature that we should harness to continuously secure EOSIO. The knowledge of our user base, knowing that their interactions with EOSIO dApps are safe and secure, which is possible to achieve due to EOSIO's unique structure as long as we provide the underlying services and APIs. As mentioned, the overall core design of EOSIO allows for a security-oriented approach We just need to focus on the basics and then go a step further by harnessing some key EOSIO elements that will help us stand out from other blockchains. That was the abstract of the blue paper. And we can see here. And I'm just going to quickly go over the table of contents to give you guys an overview of what's included in this 47-page blue paper. And, so number one, they go over the current solutions that exist in the community. Then they go over solutions that are demanded by the community. They take a look at the equivalent work done in other ecosystems. And then they have a list of initiatives that could improve the EOS ecosystem. And finally, they propose a list of recommendations to the foundation on the best course of action. So I've gone through pretty much all of this white paper, and as a non-developer myself, I was fairly impressed by the fact that I could understand most of it. So it's written in a nice, simple, and clear way. And so I encourage you, even if you're not a developer, if you're not into the security aspect of developing smart contracts, it is very interesting to read, and you get to see, what the Audit Plus working group has been working on. So it's very nice. We've got a lot more blue papers coming up in the next few weeks. There's going to be a lot more reading to do. I know the API Plus blue paper that Matthew on our team has been working on with other people in the API Plus working group is out soon, and I know it's a bit longer than this one. So definitely a lot of reading materials for the EOS community coming up. All right, moving on. So the EOS Network Foundation just last night announced that they are funding Pomelo Season 2 with $888,000 for the matching pool. So that's great. They shared the news with this great graphic that highlights the year of the tiger for the Chinese New Year that is currently going on. And the Pomelo team also put out their own tweet highlighting that the matching pool has grown by 77% compared to Season 1. So if you're working out there on a public good that can benefit the EOS community, get your grant applications ready. You'll be able to start submitting them in March, and you could earn your share of, $888,000 in matching funds available. So that's great news. Everyone's pretty excited about that. Also, a little sneak preview, we are also launching our Pomelo Season 2 NFT series early next week. So definitely stay tuned to our @Pomelo Grant's Twitter account for all the latest news. And we'll be sharing more information on Monday. And the first drop is likely to go live on Tuesday. All right, moving on, we've got, also that was actually just released right now, actually. We've got an interview with Daniel Keys on Bywire. The timing was actually released at the same time as this EOS Hot Sauce going live. So check out the Bywire YouTube channel after this Hot Sauce show is over, of course, and check out the interview with Daniel. Moving on to Helios Rising Incubator report. So this is their third week that they're kind of sharing with the community what they're doing. And this week they focused, it's still focused on building that pitch deck for businesses that are building on EOS to better allow them to access funding either through Pomelo or through VCs or other investors. And this week they focused on the growth model for pitch decks, which includes user experience, marketing, and product. They go over the problem solution fit that these projects are looking at solving. They go over the go-to-market strategy and the financial model, which is of course very important to investors. So it's great to see some more updates from Helios. All right, let's check out the live chat. See who's in here today. We've got SDF who's saying LFG, let's ƒractally go. We got Walter Hu in the house. We got Slomong Boys, Abstract, Cesar. We've got Dance Party, Ian Wood, Yana Schiffer, who's obviously our producer, also in the live chat, and Blue Sky. So thanks for joining us, everyone. As always, we're giving away some Party Cracker NFTs. Today, we're gonna ask you guys to leave a comment on the Pomelo Grant tweet. So we're gonna ask you to leave a little note about Pomelo, maybe something you're excited about, maybe something you like to see, or simply just go Pomelo, and then as well as leaving your account name, so your EOS account name. So we're gonna be giving away around 10 firecrackers, Party Crackers, for people who interact with this tweet before the end of the show. As always, we appreciate some likes, we appreciate some subscribes, we appreciate that you guys share this with your friends in the EOS community and outside the EOS community. And finally, I want to give you guys a reminder that we've got a nice gaming night event set up for the EOS community today. Starts at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2000 UTC. So just in about 3 hours. Head on over to the Discord chat. That's where the event is going. Everyone's going to be, on the audio chat together. We've got an EOS Kahoot quiz, which is going to test your knowledge of EOS, of the latest news that were out this week. And then after that, we're playing some Blanco's Block Party. So it should be really fun. I know a lot of people in the community have confirmed that they're going to be there. We've got Digital Maniac, one of the most legendary Blanco's collectors out there. He's going to be co-hosting the Blanco's Block Party with us, and it should be really fun. So the game is free to play, so anyone can download it, PC or Mac. It is 4 gigs of download, so maybe you want to start downloading right now and get the game ready so you can join us. If you're a bit late, doesn't matter. You can join in the block party at any time. So if it's 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. or even later, come check us out on Discord. It's likely that this event is going to go on for a few hours, I would say, and you can join in at any time. So we hope to see a lot of you out there. Another thing I wanted to mention are the fireside chats that we're hosting on Discord every Wednesday at 2000 UTC. It's really fun. We're getting more and more people every week. I think next week we're going to break the 50 people mark that are joining. You can earn pop tokens by joining the event on Wednesdays or the gaming night today. You can then redeem 5 pop tokens for a raffle ticket. So every end of the month, we hold a raffle with some prizes. This month, there was 20 prizes of 5 EOS each, and they're in the form of this EOS prize trophy NFT that's backed by 5 EOS. So it was really fun today. Last fireside chat this week, we gave out the prizes. As you can see, this is your kind of pop raffle ticket. They're non-transferable. These are not available to be minted anymore. This is for January. We're going to have our February one released next week, probably. And then here are all the trophies, the prizes that we gave away. And as you can see here, they're backed by 5 EOS each. So you can hold this NFT if you want for pride, for street cred, or you can burn it and then claim that 5 EOS into your account. And here we can see that 2 people have done that so far. And 18 are still hodling these trophies, which is always fun to see. All right, moving on, we've got another Bywire interview, this time with Randall Roland of EOS Support. So he's the CEO of EOS Support, and in this interview, he talks with Michael O'Sullivan from Bywire, hot on the heels of EOS Support's successful Pomelo raise and Randall's election victory as an Eden on EOS chief delegate. Brandon discusses how EOS Support works, what the future looks like, and we learn more about the man behind the company. So I was actually with Randall in round 1 of the last Eden election. And of course, he always very professional, very intelligent, very organized. And I was happy to vote for him to support his project of EOS Support, which I think is very needed in the community. I've been doing a lot of EOS support unofficially, over the last years. And it's really nice to know that I've got a team of solid people that I can refer to when people come in our channels, on Twitter, on Discord, and they ask questions, we can refer them to the EOS support team, and they take good care of everyone. And they also track all of their questions and requests, etc. So they're building a database of knowledge that can be useful in building, maybe an FAQ or realizing what the common questions are that constantly come up. So, big shout out to Randall, Roland for the good work he's doing. And you can check out this 1-hour interview with him if you want to learn all about his project and more about himself as well. All right, moving on, we've got some news that EOS Starter and EOS Costa Rica have entered into a strategic partnership. EOS Costa Rica is going to be the team that will build the token sale smart contract for EOS Starter. And this token sale smart contract is actually going to be open sourced as promised by the team in their Pomelo Grant Season 1, which they were successful in proposing to the community and raise some funds to get this done. So that's great. And we can expect to hear, to learn more about their progress in March. Moving on to ChallengeDAC. So they've just released version 8 of their ChallengeDAC application that runs on EOS. It now supports 5% referral. If you refer people to the ChallengeDAC and they buy tokens, you get a 5% referral kickback as well, which is great to see. And also we wanted to give a nice shout out to ChallengeDAC. They were able to use their platform to incentivize people to retweet our fireside chat announcement this week. And they were able to bring in new people to the fireside chat that heard of the fireside chat through the ChallengeDAC retweet contest that they ran, which is great. And it was a nice way of showcasing what ChallengeDAC can do. We were talking about the pop tokens earlier with the fireside chats and the gaming event. We want to open up these pop tokens to other EOS community events. So ChallengeDAC may be able to host some events and distribute some pop tokens to their community that shows up. If you host an EOS community event of sorts, reach out to us and we can figure out how we can also give you guys some pop tokens to distribute to your communities. And finally, we've got another Emanate remix competition from Low 99. So this is he's an Australian DJ and producer, and he's throwing a remix competition with Emanate. Top remixes will be reviewed by him and medium rare recordings for inclusion in an official remix pack that's going to be sold across digital stores. And you can get your hands on awesome prizes like a synthesizer, some Low 99 t-shirts, Ultimate Roland Cloud subscription, Emanate Pro Connect subscription, and of course be included in the Low 99 remix pack. So that covers it for today on the EOS Hot Sauce. Thanks for joining us. As a reminder, join us later today for the gaming event. I think it's going to be really fun. Start downloading the Blankos game right now at blankos.com and join the EOS Discord server if you haven't yet. We're almost 3,000 members strong out there, growing every week, and our events keep getting more and more participation, so it's great to see. All right, so that's it for me. Thanks for joining, and talk to you next week. Go EOS.